What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to tonight's NA meeting, where we'll discuss the economic data for the week, analyze today's session, and from that, build a winning game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data, and be mindful that all times are in Central Time. And we have a big block of news scheduled for tomorrow, so let's jump into it. At 6:30, we have challenger job cuts for the month of October, and we have a big block of news at 7:30 with the focus on continuous and initial jobless claims for the month of October, core PCE for the month of September, and finally, personal income and personal spending for the month of September. At 8:45, we have the Chicago Purchasing Managers Index for the month of October. And finally, at 10:30, we have the 4-week bill auction. And now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow's price action. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream, and today was definitely a range day. And as I analyze the charts, I see about 3 clues that's going to be essential for helping us find the best trades going into tomorrow's stream. So let's jump into it. During the overnight session, the Nasdaq opened slightly bearish and traded 246 points to the downside into a previous area of support. However, once the bears failed to rotate price lower, the bulls stepped in and price rallied 156 points to the upside and seeing a slight sell-off going into the close of the session. And based on this price action, here's what I'm going to be looking for. So today was just another exciting day for those addicted to the thrills of the NQ. And today was definitely the calm before the storm, because after that unstoppable rally that we saw during yesterday's session, you would think that the bulls would follow through with the same energy. But with the market's reactions to Meta and Microsoft's earnings, it appears that today's pullback was obviously a buy the dip opportunity. So if the bulls can maintain their control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 595 and 620. Because this is the range where the bears broke structure to the downside, and you can see that the bears held off this area during the earnings release. But if the bears fail to regain control and price continues to trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 645. However, if the bears can regain control overnight and price begins to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 450 and 430, because this is the range where the bulls found support and we saw a massive rally and price trading to 789. So if the bulls fail to regain control and price continues to trade lower from this range, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 405. Now, for those that found themselves on the wrong side of the market today, remember, even seasoned traders face challenges, and it's a part of your journey to becoming a consistent, profitable trader. So staying calm and being committed to your trading plan is what's going to make you successful in the long run. And if we shall fall, we will get up and we will try again. But the price action overnight will definitely be essential for our bias going into tomorrow's stream. Now, if you're enjoying the content and appreciate the value that me and my trading partner provides to the trading community, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the release of our next NA meeting and live streams. And with that said, let's jump into an ES chart. This is an ES chart, and this is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And during the overnight session, the E-mini S&P opened slightly bearish and traded 48 points to the downside into a previous area of support. However, once the bears failed to rotate price lower, the bulls stepped in and price rallied 41 points to the upside and seeing a slight sell-off going into the close of the session. And based on this price action, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So just like the NQ, the ES traded to the downside into a previous area of support where we saw a massive rally and then a dump back going into support after Meta and Microsoft released their earnings. So if the bulls can maintain their control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 860 and 855, because this is the range where the bears broke structure to the downside, and I do expect for passive sell orders to be resting in this area to sell the retest. But if the bears fail to regain control and price continues to trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 870. However, if the bears can regain control overnight and price begins to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 820 and 815. Because this is the area where the bulls broke structure to the upside, and I do expect for passive buy orders to be resting in this area to buy the retest. Now, with the reaction that we saw at the end of yesterday's session, it's highly likely that the bulls will make an attempt for all-time highs again. But it's important that we don't count out the bears because we do have some major news being released at 7:30, and the bears can use this as fuel to try to knock this market down. But I'll be monitoring both markets overnight to identify the best trades as we go into tomorrow's stream. And in summary, both markets started off the session bearish. Both markets had a massive rally and price trading back into an area of support, forming a double bottom. And finally, both markets had a mixed reaction to Meta and Microsoft earnings after the bell. And that's all I have for tonight, risk managers. And you can watch us trade these concepts live by clicking this video. We'll see you there.